What is going on, beautiful folks? Welcome to another episode of Storytime with Lee Hammock, your favorite self-aware diagnosed narcissist. Today, we have a woman that sent in a story, says she's an empath and she is worn out. Empathy fatigue, compassion fatigue is a real thing. So we're gonna read it, gonna break it down, and we're gonna read it, and then I'll give my opinion and break it down for you. Okay. Not very long, y'all. So we ain't gonna be you're not gonna be with me with that long. Just bear with me. So it says, "Hey, hello, Lee. I am an empath that is worn out. I had narcissistic parents, ex fiance, and even dated another guy that was one. I am now very scared to date or give my heart to anyone. Dealing with narcissistic people will change your personality and your heart over time. I used to be an extrovert, but I am now an introvert. It is just safer to minimize my interactions with others. There are so many narcissistic people running around. How do I protect my heart from them?" It's a good question, isn't it? "My mother is a narcissist. She treated me horrible for many years since I was a kid. My She caused the destruction of my marriage on purpose. Now I have been the only one taking care of her since October of 2022 when she was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. She has cancer and she still has been extremely difficult to deal with. No one visits her except for me and my daughter. She has destroyed all of her other relationships. She almost even got kicked out of the nursing home a couple of times. On top of that, my narcissistic dad has cancer for the fourth time. Oh my goodness. He is still a liar and likes to manipulate people. I am not speaking to him right now. Along with this, I was engaged to a man that is narcissistic also. We broke up in February of 2024. I found out he married someone else in October of this year. Damn. I was heartbroken when I found out. Do these people ever realize or think that they will get old or have a chronic medical condition one day and no one will have to be bothered with them at all due to how horrible they have treated people? Thanks in advance for your help. It is appreciated." That was a powerful one right there, y'all. That really, really was. Because it's tough. Let's just be real. Let's keep it hot and ready. It's tough having narcissistic parents. It just is. You see what I'm saying? It really is. It's tough having a parent that's a narcissist or a toxic person. It really is extremely difficult to deal with that. And a lot of times, the relationships that you have as a child, as a youth, influence the relationships you have as an adult. So it would make sense that you had narcissistic parents and you end up with a narcissistic partner, right? That would make a lot of sense to a lot of people, including me, right? So I would say take your time because it's it doesn't feel safe right now, and it probably won't feel safe for a long time because you're dealing with your mom and your dad also has cancer. Both of those situations are very, very tough to deal with. Just be real. You mean just being real, those situations are very tough to deal with because there's a lot of people that I've spoken to. Not I don't say it a lot. There's a few people that I've spoken to, right, that are in the similar situations with their parents have been horrible to them their whole life, and they got sick, and they didn't think they was not there for their parents. They just like, no, you don't get to look out. These people said, you don't get to treat me terribly and depend on me at the end. You don't get to do that. Like, and sometimes they keep doing it because they know you're going to be there. They feel like because you're the only constant in their life, they can still continue to treat you this type of way because they get away with it pretty much because they make you feel bad for not taking care of them. Even though everybody else has said pretty much has said, fuck it. You see what I'm saying? Everybody else has said, no, I'm not gonna deal with this. You're a horrible person. You're a horrible parent. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to deal with you. So everybody else has said that you're a horrible brother, sister, mom, aunt, cousin, whatever, friend, whatever. Even the nursing home try to kick her out. You see what I'm saying? Some people, I'm not again, I'm not telling you to do this. I'm just saying that other people have. They just leave them alone. I know, but like, can you live with? Ask yourself, can you live with that? You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Those the other people I talk to, they can live with it. It's like, yeah, I'm been living with it. I felt bad at first, but over time, I felt freer. Right over time, I felt freer, and if I felt lighter because I didn't have to be there for this person who never really cared for me and gave me the love, care, and affection that I deserve. So I felt freer on my own, not having to deal with this person, right? That's their mindset that they had. They felt freer not having to deal with this parent, not having to deal with this friend, whoever it is. Like you already, like you said, like you say your dad has cancer for the fourth time and you don't deal with him. Why deal with your mom but not him? Again, I'm not telling you to just cut your mom off and just disappear on her. I'm not saying that. Some people have, some people would, because it can be stressful dealing with this. Like every single day, having this is like you wake up every day with a dark cloud over your head. So why on earth would you want to go out here and date? You already got this one dark cloud over your head every single day that you seem like you have to deal with. Every single day you have this stressor that's supposed to be a parent doing you like this, make you feel some type of way about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Parents are supposed to care for you and nurture you. Yeah, in the end, the roles switch up a lot of times, and you end up taking care of your parents as they get elderly. But she didn't take care of you. You know what I mean? Just don't let people. This is my advice. Don't let people weaponize your empathy against you. Parent, friend, cousin, aunt, brother, whoever it is. Don't let them weaponize your empathy and compassion against you, because you can get empathy fatigue is real. You get tired of caring so much. You can take a break. Take a break. You know what I'm saying? You can take a break. If you don't take a break, you're going to burn out. And what's going to happen is, and I'm not going to say what could happen, is your relationship with your daughter starts to suffer because you're taking care of your mom and you're exhausted. You only have so much empathy to go around. Who's filling up your tank, so to speak? Who's refilling your empathy tank, your compassion tank? Who's refilling you while you're refilling them? That's something you have to do right there. That's something you have to consider right there. You can take a break. I'm not telling you to cut your mom off, but you can absolutely find a way to take a break. You can. You don't have to go to the nursing home every day, every single day. I don't know if you go there every day or whatever your schedule is. You can take a break. You can turn your phone off. You can block her for a day or something like that if you need to. You can take a break because you don't want to get burnt out. Because I'm just telling you, this empathy fatigue, compassion fatigue bleeds into other aspects of your life. And then your narcissistic ex, yeah, they move on quickly. They get married. They try to get married quickly. They don't like to be by themselves. That's one thing that I feel like is true about narcissists across the board, is that narcissistic people absolutely do not like to be by themselves, right? And because they don't like to be by themselves, they try to get involved in everybody else's life everywhere else. You see what I'm saying? They get engaged and married very, very quickly. You know what I mean? Most times I tell people, like, if he treated you horribly, don't get focused on the fact that you don't get focused on the thought that he treated somebody else better, because that's a lot of people get lost. So like, well, he must be treating the next person better because he treated me so badly. That's not always the truth right there, y'all. Narcissistic people are going to treat people badly. That's the mindset. That's the mentality of behind it right there, y'all. But thank you much. I said thank you much. Thank you so much for sending it in. Heal. Take a break. Go spend some time with just some. I'm not saying that you don't already do this, but go spend some alone time with your daughter, because that is absolutely necessary, right? It's a necessity. It's necessary that you go spend time with your daughter. Go give back to yourself. You're giving so much to everybody else that you're not giving to yourself, right? Give to yourself. Do something for yourself. And if y'all want to send your email address in, it's right here. I mean, you want to send your story in, some text messages or voicemail, it's right here, and it's in the description of every single video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And as always, y'all, Lee Hammock is up. Peace.